Good afternoon. Please remain standing for the singing of the National Anthem by Parker University, alumni Dr. Robin Bashirs Patrick.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Our God, revive your people in this time of grace and learning. Create in us a new song and teach us to walk in new ways. Let hope be a light in our eyes and justice discipline our wills. Let our peace be the work of your hands. Then shall the time be good and the labor not in vain. To this end, lead us and grant us joy along the way. Please join me in welcoming Dr. Jane Michello.
Please be seated. I'm Dr. Jane Michello, Executive Vice President and Provost for Parker University. I would like to welcome everyone today, the graduates, family and friends of the graduates, visitors and guests. We're happy to have you here to share in this joyous occasion. Thank you for coming. Parker University was officially opened in September 1982, and the charter class graduated in August 1985. Today we are participating in the 14th commencement program of the College of Health Sciences and our 12th commencement program for the College of Business and Technology. I would like to introduce the platform party. I have our Interim Dean of Student Affairs, Elena Mount. Dean Dr. Drew Reif. And Dean Miss Roxanne Kemp. Our own President William Morgan. And Dr. Oliver Smith, Chairman of our Board of Trustees. And Dr. Robert Rosenbaum, also on the Board of Trustees and our commencement speaker today. There are members of the Parker University Board of Trustees joining us in this celebration today. In the audience as well, please join me in recognizing this group of leaders and thanking them for their service. It is appropriate and important to recognize a group of dedicated individuals who have given much time and effort to assist our graduates in achieving their goal, and who helped make this day possible. Here at Parker University, we believe that we have some of the finest faculty and staff of any institution in the world. I would like the faculty and staff to stand to receive acknowledgement for all their efforts. Thank you. Carrying the ceremonial mace in today's commencement program is Mr. Gary Hokenadel II. Two faculty members are serving as faculty marshals today, and they are Dr. Jay Ferguson and Miss Kelly Brown. Thank you for your assistance in this commencement program. Please join me now in welcoming our president, Dr. William E. Morgan, to the stage.
It's my joy to introduce our commencement speaker, Dr. Rosenbaum. He's a board-certified neurosurgeon and medical acupuncturist who volunteers his service at Walter Reed National Military Medical Center in Bethesda, Maryland. Dr. Rosenbaum is well respected in the profession. He's a frequent speaker on topics such as head injuries, post-operative pain management, steroids and their impact, and integrated care, and is a strong advocate for chiropractic and the healing processes. Dr. Rosenbaum has authored and co-authored many articles and a number of healthcare publications. He's a fellow of the American College of Surgeons, the American Association of Neurological Surgeons, and is the past president of the board of directors for Warrior Canine Connection. To name a few, he holds 2 patents and provides advocacy and medical legal support for patients as part of his non-clinical practice. In his distinguished military career, he was in the Navy, he has his surface warfare, he is a surface warfare pin and is qualified in surface warfare, awarded medals and ribbons for defense meritorious service, Navy and Marine Corps accommodation, humanitarian service, and Afghanistan campaign, among others. He's received his doctorate of medicine at the Medical College of Virginia in Richmond, Virginia, and has a bachelor's degree in industrial/organizational psychology at George Mason University of Fairfax. After graduating from Fork Union Military Academy in Fork Union, Virginia. Please join me in welcoming Dr. Rob Rosenbaum.
Thank you, President Morgan. Ladies and gentlemen, today's graduates, it is truly an honor to join you today. I'm delighted to speak to you at this point in our nation's history. As a short disclaimer, when asked to do this, I tropped out every piece of advice I could ever think of to all the people who I ever tried to give it to. And after about 40-some pages, decided that was way too long for today. So you'll get the short, abridged version. Today's an important day. In 1976, 43 years ago, the U.S. Treasury released this bill, April 14, 1976. That's a $2 bill. And for most of our graduates, you've heard the story of Dr. Jim Parker, the founder of Parker College, ultimately Parker University, and how he used to go into the community and hand out nickels, dimes, quarters, graduating to dollar bills, and then ultimately the $2 bill. The $2 bill is a unique instrument handed out by a very unique individual. You are graduating from a very unique university. And you are positioned in such a way to provide the changes that are requisite in today's healthcare environment. The world will be a different place 5 and 10 years from now. Even if you do not retain your status in healthcare, your opportunity to change the world is significant. So I can think of no group better to affect the change that our nation needs at this time than the group graduating today. But before we go into that change, let's think for a minute. Let's spend just a couple minutes considering how you arrived here today. And by you, I mean not just our graduates, but I'd like every member of the audience, every member of the platform to consider how we arrived at this point today. It is important to consider that none of us tripped and fell onto a plane. You did not accidentally back up and get scooped up by a cab and brought into Dallas. You did not wander across the state of Texas and end up here today in this horrific storm. It's all by intention. You arrived here because it was intended to happen. You, and by you, I mean each member of the audience, have planned, sacrificed, worked, applied yourself, and some of you have even applied yourself to your schoolwork. You've applied yourself, you've endured losses, you've lost family members, loved ones, companions. You've weathered the storms such as today. You've been patient, you've shown resolve, you've duplicated your effort, and in some instances, you've doubled down on bad decisions. You've endeavored to complete tasks. Whether for yourself or someone else here in attendance today, these all culminate in today's event. Throughout the process, you have saved, you've spent, you've negotiated, you've borrowed and even mortgaged parts of your lives to make today happen. You spent long nights and even longer days working towards the accomplishment of a goal. You've worked together to build teams, you've garnered support, you've developed coalitions, and through the establishment of these units, from single person to multi-person to 100-person teams, you've accomplished a mission. Your emotions over the past few years have included joy, as in today. There are a few more joyous occasions. But unfortunately, they've also included sorrow, which you will experience tomorrow as you say goodbye to the group you're in today. You've been disappointed. You've been angered, enlightened. You felt surprise. You've been excited. You've been fearful. You've even felt disgust and love. But none of these were by mistake. These all happened by design. These are all part of the process. They've all happened. In most cases, they are instrumented by you. In some cases, they have occurred at the hands of an instructor, a family member, even a grand architect. But they've happened on purpose. And most of you have someone who is here today, but someone who may not be here today. And that someone has impacted you. So consider for a minute that years ago, in some instances many years ago, but notwithstanding years ago, we all set out on a trajectory. That trajectory set us in this space, in this room, at this time, on this date. This course led us here today. And today is a wonderfully joyous occasion. Today's celebration is undertaken with many people we love and for whom we care. Friends, family, colleagues, students, instructors, mentors and mentees, in some cases, creditors and debtors. But in each of your lives, there has been at least one someone. Some are present, some are missing. The someone who has or would have changed the dynamics of today in and of itself. In many cases, the someone made today possible, either by generating your motivation or by being the force that your motivation was presented for. Someone gave you strength, they gave you support. Someone was an example, someone set the standard. That special person has affected you. That special person has affected who you are. And as we leave today, we will take with us the effect of one another to varying degrees. Like the butterfly effect, today's commencement and its resultant degree will be felt across this country and potentially across the world for months, years, decades, and I would submit even centuries. But that cannot take place unless you take the challenge. And the challenge is to be that person of influence, that person for whom motivation exists. So you are uniquely positioned. You, like no others, can change the world. As you take a small break today, and you celebrate and enjoy the events of the day and the efforts that have transpired over the last several years. You bask in the light not only of those who received the degrees, but those who made it possible. Remember, those to whom much is given, much is expected. Now let's move on with commencement.
Thank you, Dr. Rosenbaum, for that inspiring speech. As many of you may know, Parker University is accredited by the Southern Association of Colleges and Schools Commission on Colleges and the state of Texas to offer a Bachelor of Science with a major in Health Information Management, a Bachelor of Science with a major in General Studies, and an Associate of Applied Science with a major in Health Information Technology. Today, there is one student in this graduating class who has completed or will soon complete all requirements to earn a Bachelor of Science with a major in Health Information Management. There are 3 students in this graduating class who have completed or will soon complete all requirements to earn a Bachelor of Science with a major in General Studies. And there are 2 students in this graduating class who have completed or will soon complete all requirements to earn an Associate of Applied Science degree with a major in Health Information Technology.
We would also like to take time on this special day to recognize those who have earned an Associate of Applied Science in Massage Therapy, Associate of Applied Science in Radiologic Technology, Certificate in Computed Tomography, and graduates who have earned their Certificate in Massage Therapy. There are 13 students in this graduating class who have completed or will soon complete all requirements to earn an Associate of Applied Science in Radiologic Technology. There are 4 students in this graduating class who have completed or will soon complete all requirements to earn an Associate of Applied Science in Massage Therapy. There are 17 students in this graduating class who have completed or will soon complete all requirements to earn a Certificate in Massage Therapy. And there is 1 student in this graduating class who has completed or will soon complete all requirements to earn the Certificate in Computed Tomography. Dean Mount will now present the graduates.
Will the graduates please stand? Will those assisting in the conferring of the degrees please take their places? I present to you the graduating class of April 2019. The faculty have determined that each of these students has completed or will soon complete all of the requirements for the degree, and the faculty have certified them as being worthy of the title. We have graduates in the associate and bachelor's degree programs and certificate programs that will be receiving honors today. These graduates are awarded this distinction by completing their program with a cumulative GPA of 3.5 or higher. Graduates receiving an associate's degree or a certificate with a cumulative GPA of 3.5 or higher will be recognized with a white honor cord. Graduates receiving a bachelor's degree will be recognized by their cumulative GPA as the following: cum laude with praise, GPAs 3.5 to 3.74, indicated with a blue cord. Magna cum laude with great honor, GPAs 3.75 to 3.89, indicated with a silver cord. Summa cum laude with highest praise, GPAs 3.9 to 4.0, indicated with a gold cord. Will the first row of graduates please come forward? The rest of the graduates may be seated until the marshal directs your row to rise. We will now present our candidates for the Bachelors of Health Information Management. Haley Anderson. Completing the Associates in Health Information Technology, Shannon Gann. Carlita D. Newton. Emma Lee Banda. Now we will have our candidates from the Bachelor's degree of General Studies. We have Timothea Davis. Celia Tong. Now we will have our candidates with an Associate of Applied Science in Radiologic Technology. Carnay Brian Dillard. James A. Eder. Casey Johns. Susan Renee Knight Jones. Neri Navedo. Allison Patrick. Brittany Sherelle Ramsauer. Jacqueline Rangel Anda. Nazanin Salahi. Deborah Tidwell. Henry Tran. Anna Mae Turner. Now for our candidates with an Associate of Applied Science in Massage Therapy. We have Jose Gonzalez. Joshua Moore. Deanna Rubio. Now we will have our candidates for a Certificate of Massage Therapy. Rebecca Alvarez. Alexis Brooks. Isaac Campbell. Lindsay Duplessis. Lakia Levy. Betsy Helm. Rita Stephanie Jimenez. Taranay Kelly. Raven Lavender. Claudia Lisette Lopez Ferretti. Laura Macias. Kayla Martinez. Stephen Talley. Keosha Walker. Michaela Williams. And Sharon Reyes. Please congratulate our graduates.
Today, each of our graduates was given a coin. And the coins have the inscription of Parker University on it, but also two of our principals upon it. These are challenge coins. They go along with the challenge that Dr. Rosenbaum gave to us, but also the challenge we have to you is entering the healthcare profession, that we are a profession, healthcare, that puts our patients first, and it's our job to always provide loving service to our patients. So these challenge coins are something I'd like you to keep with you and have as a little memento to remind you that when you go to work every day, we're here to serve humanity, to help others. And these coins, as I said, they have two of Parker principles on them. So if you ever forget those, you can always just go back to them and read them. Loving service is my first technique, which came from Jim Parker. And also, we should develop a compassion to serve that is deeper than our compulsion to survive. Also, with this, whenever you go to a Parker event, you should carry this coin with you, because if somebody knocks on the counter of that coin and you don't have it, you're buying the round. Now it is my extreme pleasure to present the graduates. So upon the recommendation of the faculty and by the authority vested in me as president of Parker University, I do confer upon you the degree Masters of Business Administration with a concentration in Healthcare Management, Bachelor of Science with a major in Healthcare Information Management, Bachelor of Science with a major in General Studies, Associates of Applied Science with a major in Health Information Technology, Associates of Applied Science with a major in Radiographic Technology, Associates of Applied Science with a major in Massage Therapy, a certificate in CT, Computed Tomography, certificate in Massage Therapy, with all rights, privileges, responsibilities hitherto pertaining. You may now move your tassel from the right side to the left. Ladies and gentlemen, please join with me in congratulating the graduating class of the College of Business and Technology and the graduating class of the College of Health Technologies.
All right, if everyone would stand, please, that would be great. And in a minute, I'm going to do the Benediction Prayer, if you'll join me in that. But if we can, if audience members, if you would please remain in the auditorium until the students and the platform party have exited the room, we would appreciate it. If you would join me in the Benediction Prayer. The Graduation Benediction by St. Francis of Assisi. God, make me a channel of thy peace, that where there is hatred, I may bring love, that where there is wrong, I may bring the spirit of forgiveness, that where there is discord, I may bring harmony, that where there is error, I may bring truth, where there is doubt, I may bring faith, where there is despair, I may bring hope, where there is shadows, I may bring thy light, where there are sadness, I may bring joy. God, grant that I may seek rather to comfort than to be comforted, to understand than to be understood, to love than to be loved. For it is by giving that one receives. It is by self-forgetting that one finds. It is by forgiving that one is forgiven, and it is by dying that one awakens to eternal life. Amen. If you will, please join us. There is a community celebration just out in the foyer, a reception to honor the graduates where you may take pictures and continue in this wonderful celebration. Thank you.